So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick up what we were doing as a test game last time, but we're going to start fresh, which is we are going to play as Venice, which means we start as Austria. We will make it Iron Man because obviously. We will start as Austria. And we might as well overwrite our last one. But we are not playing as Austria. We will be going to the bit, which when I can remember where it is. Standard diplomacy? Release subject. We will release Venice. Release as independent and play as Venice. We are an insignificant power. The one thing that really annoys me about this is honestly that Venice isn't the capital. Like, come on, game. If you release Venice, you want Venice as the capital. Right, so, key things first. We need to have a look at what we naturally can produce and what we can't produce. We also want to then have a look at what our leader is and what kind of things we can do. That's going to influence what we research and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, first things first. Let's have a look at our production lens. We can do silk, we can do wheat, and we can do livestock. Now, it's probably worth us looking at what we can do then in terms of wheat farms and similar. So let's actually just have a look at what we've got here, because we're only one province. Actually, it's just as easy to look here. We can make coal and sulfur, which is excellent news. We need to get iron. If we can get iron, we can kind of go down the arms industry route, and we can start doing some interesting production of lots of different things. So I suspect that clothing is a good export for us, because we can do livestock farms which are going to produce fabric. Maybe we focus on importing wheat rather than creating wheat. I could see that being useful. Logging camps, we can't make a lot of them, but I suspect from our perspective early game we just want to definitely produce wood. We want to get wooden tools and construction industry going pretty sharpish. We don't have any construction stuff going at the moment, so we do want that. I'm tempted, as we're not going to be invading anyone in the short term, to downgrade our military for a while, but maybe we just hold off of it. In terms of what we're producing in things, our wheat farms are actually producing wine as well. We could go wine. Wine is useful. We do have a glassworks. That requires wood and dye. Good evening, Talir, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, I think we do kind of want a shipping industry. We should play thematic, which means we do want to be making men of war. So if only for that, we want the hardwood. We're rigged around clothes. We're rigged around glass. I think the stuff we've already got built is actually quite good for us to focus on early game. I think the key thing is just we want to get some more construction going, and we want to get some tools and such like. Because it would be useful to have our own arms industry and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll go quite heavy industrial later on, but for now, let's get 3 construction centres going. I think we do want tool industry, because it's just so freaking useful. And probably, I think we are going to have to accept that we're going to need to import wheat. That probably means that, I mean, we could push for crystal glass. does require lead though, and we're not going to have lead. So that's probably less useful to us early on. Intense agriculture is going to require fertilizer. We do have sulfur. We don't have iron. I think securing a source of iron early on is going to be really important to us. I'm almost inclined to say that we should be pushing for colonialism. Like, the sooner we can get going with that, the better. But maybe before we do that, we actually want to get some minting going on. Might even go modern sewage first. Let's go central banking, and then we will probably flip and actually really heavily push on colonialism. But that depends anyway on whether we can get it. So let's have a look at our politics. We have a legitimacy of 99 and our industrialists are at 44.9%. That is good news for us. That is probably good news for us. Is he then... Yeah, so he's industrialists. Nice. That probably means we can get some stuff through pretty damn quickly. Yes. I mean, we can get census suffrage through straight away. And appointed bureaucrats. Oh man, we can get colonial exploitation through straight away. This is a really good government for us. Oh, we can get free trade. We are instantly going for free trade. Because that is trade route volume, trade route costs, and competitiveness. No tariffs for any goods. I think that's fine for us, and I think we want it through now. Who's going to hate us if we do that? Who will it radicalise? Trade unions and landowners, and they're only 0.3 and 7.7 respectively. The alternative is we get something that reduces the power of them first. So could we push through? Nobody's up for... If we put armed forces in the government, we might get that through. I'm not against having the armed forces in the government. Oh, we can't anyway because they're a marginalised group. Good evening from Venice. Well, there you go, Scorbert, yeah. Right, so we're not going to get police force through. I don't want to go presidential republic until we've got through a bunch of stuff that actually is incredibly useful to us. Oh, fuck it. We're going free trade. I know it's going to marginalise a few people, but I think we can get away with it. Right, don't think there's anything else. Well, we're going to want to look at setups for what we're going to be short on in the short term. I think... So fabric we'll address pretty much straight away. What we will need to do is... Like, we do need small arms. Small arms and artillery is not a problem for us early on. Like, I do think we drop this down for now. We're going to go down to cannon for now. Yeah, free trade is so unbelievably on brand for us. Clippers we're going to want to produce. I think wood we are going to want to import. Oh, we're going to need to unpause, I think, before we can do a bunch of stuff. So let's take a day tick. Right, there we go. So that gets us a little bit of... That should now give us a bit more of a picture of what we want to do. We are going to need wood in the short term. Oh, we need to declare an interest. Is that what we're doing? We need an interest. So we're still building our interest in Italy. That's why we can't do anything yet. Because you don't start automatically with the interest. So until we get this up, we're not going to get a true look at what we're doing here. So we'll see what this gives us. We are 56th in the world, so we only get our local interests at this point. Right. We now have declared interests, and we have some raised concerns. I think we can probably get... The one thing I really wish they'd kind of highlight is what is the existing... Like, they've got 8. So we can afford to lose 2, and... It's going to make the petty bourgeoisie like us a tiny bit. Although we do kind of want them to have less influence. No, it's fine. We'll take it. Right. So, trading. First things first. What's expensive for our pops? So we really need to sort out grain, furniture, wood and fabric. Fabric we're going to build. So we will build some of these things, but I think in the short term we do want an import route for wood. I think we get as much as we can from the Austrian... Sicilians we'd quite like to like us. And I think we go from the paper market. There's only 20 we can get from there. How are we looking in terms of what we actually need? How short are we in these things? Right, that should theoretically cover us for wood. We don't have an input of dye, so I'm pretty certain actually that's pretty pointless, us making luxury clothing. Oh no, it's for the silk. So what is it that's using dye that we're not getting? It's our glassworks. If we just go with glass, that's going to help us. So we'll just go with glass for now. Now my desktop is favorably working again. If I have a good brain fog day, I might try and play some VQ3. Honestly, it's a great game. Does it need a lot of work done to it? Yes. No doubt in my mind of that. Needs a ton of work done to it. Right. So wood is going to tick up and we're fine. Dye is going to drop off. Fabric in the short term is probably worth us importing. We will go Austrians on that. We will go Sicilians. Then I think grain, because we are not going to be producing a lot of grain. And I think for that, if we can get it off the British. Well, Austrians, Sicilian, British. Right, let's... Furniture is going to be our other one, and we could do with a furniture import route. What do we want? We want furniture. Where's my bog standard furniture? There. Get that off the Austrians. There's not a lot available on the markets. Get it off the British. Right. Let's go with that. Right, that's actually right size to things there, so I think we probably do want to reform our government now. Now, for what we're passing, who's in favour of it? The intelligentsia endorse it as well. I think we want the intelligentsia in government. He's going to lower our legitimacy, which is just a size of government thing, but I think it's worthwhile. And I think we want the petty bourgeoisie less powerful, because they are the fucking Daily Mail readers of this. So let's suppress them. I think in diplomacy terms, I think we'd quite like to improve relations. We can become a British protectorate if we really want to. I'd like to get a trade... Oh, we're only 9 off that. We only need a few more trade deals with them and we'll get a trade deal. But they always already like us as much as they can do, so we do want trade deals with them. That would tip it over the edge. The volume of trade is basically what's going to do that. I think we probably want to just... Can we not improve with them? Are we fully up to them? Yeah, we're 100. No need to improve on them either. I think that's probably alright for us. I think that's probably alright for us right now. Yeah. Because it's eating into our dip anyway, so... We do have a ton of authority that we could spend on things. What should we be spending authority on? Oh, you know what we should be spending authority on is we should be doing... we should be... probably be encouraging all of the things we can encourage. State construction efficiency would be good. Probably want... we will want that. Both of those. We can only go with the agriculture one for now. I think we'll go for the agriculture one. Tax the rich. We're making a profit. As long as we're making a profit, I'm not actually in the market for taxing people. Right, that is looking somewhat healthier. Right, grain and clothes are now reasonable. Wood isn't. Furniture will tick up. Booze. I wonder if we can get booze off of Austria. We're now under in bureaucracy. Wonder if it's worth us dumping down another government thing just to get that up. We'll start to lose money now. We've got a much larger production sector. Marco de Boglio, heir to the throne of Venice. Does he look like a freaky baby? Ah, it's William Hague. Do you get freaky babies in this game, has to be said. Right, now we will probably consider some tax. So, I think we're probably going to go with a consumption tax on wine. I don't really like taxing booze, but I think we will have to for now. And probably luxury clothes. Oh, we got free trade. Don't need that government thing anymore. This is why I wanted free trade. Do you see how what a boon that's been to our bureaucracy? Right. We now need to think about what else we want to get through. So, colonial exploitation is going to take 4%. No chance on that. 4% of migration controls. There's not a lot we're going to get through here. I think maybe we try for dedicated police force, but it's going to be tough. I'd really like appointed bureaucrats as well. The problem is the landowners oppose it. We could really do with suppressing the landowners, if I'm honest. Petty bourgeoisie are under 10%. Maybe we actually stop worrying too much about them now and start focusing on the landowners. I mean, I don't have much hope of us getting any of these through, but we might as well try. Let's go with stuff that is going to minimize the power of the landowners, if we can get it through. Can we get dedicated police force? Right, we'll try for dedicated police force. And the main problem is we're not making money off of tariffs anymore. But salivate. The other thing is, I think this means we don't need trade deals with anyone, which is really nice. Oh no, we can still get them. Why wouldn't Austria want one? Interesting. So with some nations we don't need trade deals, with others we do. South Tyrol would be nice from a farming perspective. Just need someone to go to war with Austria for us. Farming boom. Sure. Trademark importing furniture is unproductive, but I presume we still need furniture. Where else can we get it from? Get it from the British and the Pope. That's assuming we need it. Don't think we need it. Maybe we're producing enough of it now. We are just about producing pretty much enough of it, so that's why. What we really need is booze. Definitely worth getting it from the Pope. Definitely worth getting it from Austria, and we'll get it from the Brits. Because we just want to get sufficient weight of trade. Right, standard of living is going up. Nice. Clothes. Clothes we can deal with. We don't actually need that government administration, because we're alright at the moment. So I think actually we're at the point now where we can start to think about what we actually want to build here. Start making some fucking money. Right, our glassworks isn't profitable. That's because we've got plenty of glass and we're not using it for anything. So we should probably look at whether there's... So we could sell luxury clothes to the Austrians. Now the question becomes what we look at filling in. We could expand our clothing factories. What do we need for our clippers? I feel like we should get an arms industry down, to be honest. Yeah, just tell me what the shortage is. What was our shipyards? Have we not got any shipyards? Is that what this is? Do we need some shipyards? If we want to make shipyards, that's going to be fabric, isn't it? We are going to want shipyards. I feel like getting some sulfur mines down would be a good idea. Because we can export sulfur. And then we probably do want some livestock ranches. cheaper clippers would be good. We might need to raise some taxes. Don't really want to, but I think we're going to. Duke intervenes. Yes, because that actually gives us a fighting chance of getting this through. I just don't want us getting into an interest debt spiral. I'd quite like it if the Prussians like this. Right, we now have a potential sulfur industry. Which does mean we could get down a chemical plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got it! Nice. How is that looking for our political balance? Petty bourgeoisie are up to 18%. Landowners are down to 11. We still have pretty low chances and a lot of good stuff. Can't go for no migration controls yet. It's just going to radicalize too many people. Colonial exploitation is not going to radicalize anyone. So I feel like we push for it. Yeah, free trade and dedicated police force. A giant thunderstorm. Very loud rumble. I think we try for colonial exploitation. In which case we can immediately now... We're about to get egalitarianism from spread. So I think we go pharmaceuticals so we can get quinine. Tax-wise, we are relatively alright. We're taxing booze, luxury clothes and wine. And we've got slightly higher taxes than I'd like. It's working for us at the moment. We are important enough now that we can declare another interest. Where do we want to declare an interest? If we declare an interest in China, we can trade with them. So I wonder if we do declare an interest in Indochina. We declare an interest in Indonesia, and I suspect we can trade with everyone, because I bet you China's got an interest there. And that's probably where we're going to want to colonize. So let's go there. And I think we're going to add another construction sector. I'm feeling brave. That's egalitarianism. Screw frigates, man. Because we're generating enough money that we can actually support it, so... Right, we should probably be able to export sulfur now, yes. Export sulfur to the British. Export it to the Austrians, because it's free to do so. Export it to the Pope. Export it to the French. I think we are going to want to get down a chem plant. What does graduated tax give us as a law? So the tax stuff would potentially be useful. So if you look at our laws at the moment, we're on per capita. So basically it just comes down to where we want the taxes to sit. And per capita is not that bad for us right now. The Great Venice Flood. Oof, that's not nice, but we're going to have to do it. We're not taking 100 devastation in the only state we've got. 80 fucking... Oh, look, our market access is not great. That's not helping. Can we do we need to subsidize our tools? It's because we've got a little bit of a surplus on the market, but that's fine. That's not helping. It's the clipper shortage that's doing it. We probably need to just bite the bullet and import clippers for now. Who's going to sell us clippers? The Austrians and the British. Oh, nice. This is one of my favourite things, because the easy thing is you click this and go, yes, I will definitely take that. The best option on this is always that one, which is the plus permanent plus 20 prestige. Thing is, we'll make our own clippers in a while. Paper is expensive. Give me some paper. Give me papal paper. How are we looking? So we're short on glass. We're still short on clothes. Explosive shipwrecks. That's what Elon Musk's clipper factory would be. Right, livestock branches are going down, which means we should end up with some unproductive prey. Right. That's unproductive. I'm going to leave it anyway. 'Cause it might get more productive. Venice gets favoured the people for 5 years. Plus 20% loyalists from... Or we can make the industrialists more attractive. I feel like we'll make the industrialists more attractive. Do you have a trade agreement with Austria? I don't think... Oh, they will go for one now. Let's get that in place. British won't. Two Sicilies won't. Papals won't. France won't, but Austria will. So that's a start. feel like we might... Oh, we got colonial exploitation. We are flying here. Okay, what are the chances we can get rid of... We've been very lucky on these laws, it has to be said. Let's see if we can get appointed bureaucrats through. We're very limited in our convoy usage as we only have one province and thus 4 to 6 level port. Yeah. Well, we've got some... We could get the voting stuff through. Oh, if we can get that... Problem is it's gonna radicalize too many groups. Don't want to go for it yet. We don't want to push things too far too early. Oh, if I could get multiculturalism through. I think it's worth a go. I mean, we've been really lucky on laws so far, so our luck has to run out at some point, but, I mean, we might as well give it a go. Right, we should, I think, be getting some unproductive trade routes soon. So we've got a lot of livestock ranches down. So let's actually have a look at what's happening in Venice. So we're still very low on our fabric balance. So the livestock ranches going down are going to help with that. I think it's a massive lightning thing going on somewhere. Yeah, there's big storms coming in. So we're essentially reducing our thing on there. Well, silk, we're actually producing silk. Yeah, we need more silk, don't we? Maybe we focus on getting our silks production up. Let's ditch that. Because I'm conscious of our population limits. We could move to butchering as well. So I think we have got the tools surplus to do it. We're going to go to harvesting. How are we looking on pop at the moment? Down to 182 peasants. There's 3 people unemployed. Get to work, you lazy bastards. We've got a low surplus in tools, but it is a surplus. Fish is fine in terms of market balance. No, we're not at intensive farming yet, so I think we get our silk production up. Because it's exportable as well. we're going to do one more production sector. Actually, yeah, we don't want to go iron frame, that's the thing. Just way too pricey. We need to get some iron. We could arguably lower taxes again, but I think we won't because we get that construction sector down, that's going to hit us on that again as well. The one thing I've noticed with playing small nations is because you can't tell the game to limit how much of your construction sector you use, you need to be very careful as a small nation not to hit the point where you suddenly start building two things at once, because that can absolutely fuck you in the early game. We have a 14 standard of living. What are they paying for? Clothes and booze. Can we get any more clothes import routes? Anyone want to sell us clothes? The British will. Right, we get another port level. Right, shipyards. We now have shipyards. Oh, motherfucker. Stream of fucking luck. We have had no rebellions yet. Now I think we want to slow down on our laws now because I think there is a real danger that we will get radicalism now. Oh, we could go for universal suffrage. If that wouldn't radicalize. The main problem is we've got to cut back on our authority stuff now because we are under our authority, but go to the laws tab. That's our current laws. So we're not badly off. So the problem with parliamentary democracy, our landowners are quite low now, and they are all angry and unhappy. The devout there, sitting there angry. The industrialists are loyal, the armed forces are loyal. So we're suppressing them. I mean, instinctively, I think we want to try and get appointed bureaucrats through. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is I know we can probably use Austria to slam down any rebels because they will really like us at the moment. It's just the sooner we can get some immigration going, the better. But if we can, I think we'll try for appointed bureaucrats. Let's see if our luck holds. 69 legitimacy, nice. What I might do as well then is I think we are going to maybe go back up to mobile artillery again. Trademark Sicilian for Sicilian is unproductive. I'm surprised about that. Right, begin improving. Oh, actually, we're down. Right, we need to sort out our authority issues. I mean, if we just stop suppressing one of the groups and cancel one of our edicts, that'll sort it. I kind of don't want to cancel our edicts. The thing is, if we're going to try and go for parliamentary democracy, we want both the landowners and the petite bourgeoisie super suppressed before we do it. I don't have a colony right now, this is true. But we are only on that, we're not on the colonial affairs level. Yeah, let's stop suppressing the the landowners. That leaves us 10 short. I mean, we could arguably cancel a tax. It's not like we're poor. Our taxes are quite nice, though. And we are only on -10. It's only minus 0.1 interest group approval. Let's just stick with that. He's fine. Yay, pharmaceuticals. Which means we push for quinine. Our devastation's dropping as well, which is good. Right, we're slamming down silk plantations. Maybe we don't need quite so many silk plantations for now. That'll do us. I think it's time for us. The devout have expressed their concerns. I think the devout get themselves fucking suppressed. I think we do want to get some arms industry down. Max gold isn't a good thing in this game. It's not so much it's not a good thing, it's just not doing anything for you. Because essentially there's nowhere for it to go. So I object to the classification of it being a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, it's a neutral thing. Like, we could technically drop a tax, another tax right now, but what we could look at doing, actually, is we could drop to that for a while. Let's see how badly that damages. We've got 750k gold reserves. We can run down a tax level for a while. And that'll cheer everyone up a bit. Oh, let's radicalize some people. Why not? Come on, the streamer luck. New guard of intelligentsia bureaucrats are outshining the landowners in every aspect of their work. This is a very encouraging omen for the appointments of 20% chance of improving it. Or we get 10% interest group strength. I mean, I'm just going to take the 20%. So yeah, we've dropped tax a bit, which is good, I think. Yeah, I mean, look, we're slipping back into positive already. In fact, we've probably got some stuff we could be exporting. Paper we could be importing. Like, I suspect our silk... How are we short on silk still? Oh well. We could probably drop a fabric trade route, you know. No, they're too valuable to us. And the British are buying a lot of silk off of us. I'm surprised the British won't go for a trade route given the amount of shit we're selling to them. The British are domineering towards us. Fuck you, Britain. We're going to need to import iron shortly. The British are going in for... We could say we lean towards Great Britain and see if they offer us anything. I doubt they will. We've already got an Austrian trade deal. It is super helpful. A Sicilian one would be nice. It's where most of our wood comes from. How's our tools looking? Still just about got balance. You can absolutely give us a university. Oh, Austria will do us very nicely. To the point where I'm half tempted to just fucking see if we can declare war on someone and get the Austrians in. So we are... Paper is very overpriced. Get it from the British. Get it from the French. You get it from the British. I really want the British to like us. Oh, we completed urbanized Venice without even knowing we were trying for it. Venetia has come a long ways since our attention was first brought to it, going from small houses and scattered farmlands to being on its way to becoming a blooming metropolis. The woman sighs, her old hands stop crocheting for a second. When I was younger, all of this was farmlands. Us kids would just play freely in the fields, not having to worry about getting hit by a cart or those criminals coming to get us. And we still had time to work. Well, Grandma, now people will have even more places to work at. Our radicals are dropping, which is good. Right, so we're going to get arms industries down. That is going to mean we're going to need some iron. How difficult is it to absorb neighbours out of war, etc.? Yeah, if you've got decisions that will allow you to form nations, then it's useful and it's relatively easy. With the right kind of like diplomatic power. The irony is the people we actually kind of want to expand into, if we're going to go into anyone, is Austria. It's why long term I'd quite like Prussia to like us. They are clearly going for the maximum full form Germany thing here. So more trade with Prussia is kind of our priority. Right, we're going to get some arms industries down, which is good. At that point, we are going to have a shortage of iron. Still know where we can get paper from. Could get it from the Dutch. Go French. Oh, we got appointed bureaucrats. Stream of motherfucking luck. Right. I mean, at this point, what do we do? I mean, Parliamentary Republic would feel very on brand. I mean, we've got freedom of conscience. We've got multiculturalism. We've already got public schools. Go for health or schooling to appease that. Don't need to. The devout are 6% of our population. I can do one. I mean, universal suffrage would probably really help us. We don't have any healthcare at the moment. I wonder if we should go for healthcare. But maybe not. Maybe it's too early. Let's go for no migration controls. It's gonna radicalize the trade unions, the rural poor, and the petty bourgeoisie. If we're gonna smash anyone, those are the people we want to smash. Because that's going to sort us out for immigration then. And if we have to smash them with Austrian help, we'll smash them with Austrian help. Yeah, we'll get the trade unions back later. It's not a problem. There's other shit we can do that makes the trade unions like us afterwards. I mean, what's the stuff we don't have that we quite like? We've got professional army. I'd kind of like National Guard. We've got 82 legitimacy. Is it worth us taking the legitimacy hit and going for National Guard? Or do we just stick with professional army? You need to rush build barracks. National Guard limits your barracks to 5. Yeah, I mean, maybe we just stay with professional army. I think maybe we YOLO this and go for no migration controls. If it radicalizes people, we'll smack them down. Austria should absolutely help us smack them down. I think we are going to want another government administration. We do have paper mills. Why are our paper mills... We could just expand our paper mills. Oh, we could just go sulfite. Just do that. Gold has been discovered in North Borneo. Damn you, Britain. Having a fun player as Haiti slowly kicking humans out of the Caribbean. Yeah, I might try Haiti. I could see that being fun. Right, we've now got unproductive ones, so we can get rid of some of these paper ones. I think if we can keep our paper production going, that's actually quite useful for us. They're not far off of trade deal. France is really close to a trade deal now. Britain's still domineering to us. What more can we sell or buy off of France? We're going to need our sulfur anyway. Problem is we make wine. Right, what are we short of? We're short of glass. We are still technically short of paper. And we are short of clothes. Can we buy clothes off the French? We can, but it's at a loss. Better off just getting clothes off the papals. We do need wine. France, give me some wine. Can we buy booze off the French? Yes. That might tick up. Yes, it will. Come on, go to one more positive. I hate doing things when it's a 0. We are quite a profitable little country here, you know. We're going to need to start importing iron shortly. We've got 6 weeks until our arms industry starts delivering for us. So that would produce more meat. We consume a lot more tools. I feel like we might want to start... We're going to want a chemical plant, aren't we? We need intensive agriculture. After quinine, I think we go for intensive agriculture. Right, let's get some building work going on. Right, what are we building now? I mean, I'd argue maybe more shipyards. We should probably get some hardwood production going on, because we're going to need it for guns and ships. Ships for the ship god, indeed. We can only build 7 anyway, so I think we just slam down those 7. Is there enough wood demand? Oh, there is definitely enough wood demand for those 7 camps. What it might do is make some of our trade routes unproductive, but that's fine. We do need import of wood. The iron. We will buy iron off... Damn, the iron market's not great. And we'll take it off the Austrians. Take it off the British. Hardwood we can start producing, because we'll set our logging camps to focus on hardwood. Basically, as soon as they go down, we're going to start we will flip them to hardwood production. And we will make them use sawmills. probably means we're going to need to boost our tool yards. Oh, we've got a revolution brewing. Oh, that's really annoying. Right, first things first. We should probably get the army deployed. Intelligentsia, yes please. Open terrain commander and tactful. Yep. Now this is going to come down to Austria helping us. Let them fight. I'm going to be really fucking annoyed if they somehow succeed with this revolution. Oh, it's dropping. We might get away with this, you know. Sicily likes us a bit more. Not enough anything useful yet. Right, they've got a shortage of artillery. I wonder if we should buy some artillery. I mean, we could start dropping coal and tools. Yeah. I'm tempted to expand our arms industry. Oh, the Ripper. That's not helpful. So the paper mill we could expand if we drop some coal mines down. I think what we want to be doing is we want to expand our tooling workshops. Because the issue we've got is iron use. Until we get a source of iron, we are really going to struggle. So I don't really want to push them up onto the next level. I'd rather expand them. Because that would then give us another 30 tools. If we had another 30 tools, that's enough to cover that if we then start producing coal, which we can produce. Because we can produce coal mines, we just haven't yet. Oh, we just got railways. We're probably not going to get this through, but we won't cut it yet. Great Britain has stopped damaging relations with us, which is quite handy. Can you actually start improving? Why do we need a front? Why am I in this war? Two Sicilies. Oh, Two Sicilies wants to unify Italy. I think we're essentially in this by default, aren't we? Trouble is, we're not war leaders, so we can't negotiate with anyone to bring them in. This may go very badly for us. Technically that's a front. I might have to activate. Kind of wish we'd started building out more fucking barracks now. Bit late now though. It's a bit late now. I mean, to be fair, we needed a bigger army anyway. Rush the papacy. I'm on the Pope's side. It's the Sicilians that are kicking off. I mean, this is basically going to depend on whether the Pope can get any of these guys in. I mean, we're essentially assigning everything to the Emilia Venetia front. We need one of the big boys to come in, and I don't think they're going to come in. Suppose this is a lesson for if we have to repeat this. Get bigger quicker. Because I assume if we'd been twice the size, we would be more of a deterrent. Hold up, did they back down? Did they back down? One of the big boys must have come in. Yeah, look, France came in. They swayed France. They swayed France in. I mean, to be honest, I think that means... I mean, do we just go declare rivalry on Sicily now? And try for Sicily itself, and try for Sicily. Because that would give us cotton, it would give us sugar, more sulfur. But Calabria is what you'd really want, but I kind of feel like we should be playing it out as Venice and not taking land bits. But Sicily would be nice. What do you think, chat? I leave it up to you, chat. Do we rival the two Sicilies now? Let me poll it. Because they did just threaten to push us out of existence. There you go, 5-minute poll up. I mean, on the plus side, that did shock us into expanding our army, which we desperately needed to do for a while. It was on our list of things to do, so... Yes. Absolutely accept immigrants of foreign faiths. That's going to kick off the rebels again. What would Torquemada do? Yeah. Right, we probably won't build quite as many as all of these armies, though. Oh, we kind of probably have to, don't we? Let's be honest. Size 20 army is pretty much the minimum we want at this point. That's quinine. I think what we want now is probably intensive agriculture, because let's get some chem plants going. We may well have a revolution again, but it's brewing down. I just want Britain on our side. If we can get Britain on our side, we're laughing. I feel like we should maybe stop relying on the Sicilian markets at this point. Booze we're actually doing alright on now. Paper is what we're really criminally short on. Once we get through this lot, we can go up a paper production thing. Yeah, I think we need to start moving away from... Let's have a look at what we rely on the Sicilian market for. Oh, they're a big source of our wood and wheat. Okay, we need to find other sources of wood and wheat. And we can get a ton off the... Oh, we can get off the French. Just buy it off the Queen. That's not a bad... They're not a bad ally, trade ally to have at this point. Get off the Spanish. Wood production we can to a certain extent replace from ourselves. Right, I think that is a sufficient thing where actually we should just drop that Spanish, the Sicilian one. It's going to create a temporary shortage, but I think it's just, we need it. But yeah, we need to massively reduce our reliance on Sicilian goods now. There's basically no point us doing that. At least we're getting up to a reasonable level of military. And the thing is, that is increasing our prestige, which is pushing us up the world stage as well. So, we're getting there. Get some artillery off the Austrians. The Ripper Murders is completed. 10% authority for a while. That's nice. Not forever, but for now. Right, paper production is the key thing we're going to improve, but we're getting there because now we're actually working on the logging camps and the tooling workshops and the coal mines. And those logging camps are going to reduce our reliance on stuff anyway. Right, the poll is in. 90% of you want me to rival them. Okay, I'm not going to rival them yet. Let's replace our wood imports before we do that. We are definitely kicking off a revolution this time, though. Which is why it's handy that we've actually got our full gold reserves here. You voted for war, you want war. You'll get war. You'll get war. Don't you worry. Oh, we've now got no migration controls. I feel it's census suffrage. So I don't think we can go universal. Oh yeah, we have a full-on Bay of Pigs brewing. The Gammons are fully going to revolt at this rate. I think let's get census suffrage through, because the trade unions will like it, and then we get parliamentarian. While we wait for our oh, it's going down. It's going down because we got it through. We might get lucky on this again. And yeah, getting the trade unions out of the revolution would be very nice. Right, how's our logging industry looking now? Right, logging camps, logging camps. Yeah, we can drop that. I reckon we can drop that. And the market will adapt. Right, that means we will drop that. And as chat has requested... Now, how close is Spain? Not too good for a trade deal. Tuscany wants an alliance. What do you think, chat? Do we go for a Tuscan alliance? I'd really like to conquer Modena. I mean, it is kind of in our interest to have them on the map. And we could theoretically get to the point where we could protectorate them, I suspect. Certainly get them into a customs union. Like, we don't want Italy forming. It's in our interest for Italy not to form. No, because we're Venice. I don't want to be Italy. Tuscany won't be very strong militarily. Where do I see their military strength? I do think they have iron, though. They do have iron mines. How do I see their military strength? Oh, it's because we're on the state, aren't we? Yes, they've only got 5 battalions. 4 plus 5. Oh, YOLO. Because like, if we could get the north of Italy into a customs union, we'd be absolutely fucking laughing. I mean, we could bankroll them. Basically be a 1% chance every week we'd get a Oh shit, why aren't we colonising? We can colonize. We can colonize in Indonesia. I'm pretty certain there's some iron production around here somewhere. I mean, dyes, coffee, rice, tea, tobacco, banana. Iron mines. I think we want to be over there, don't we? Modern sewage is nice. I want to get a port down there as soon as possible. Right, we need to sort out our paper construction. We can do that once we get the coal mines down, because once we get the coal and the logging down, we can up stuff. I think we, theoretically, once we get that down, we can get some more construction going on. We are coining it in money. This is not helping us, and I think actually we'd be better off dropping a tax or increasing wages. Probably dropping a tax. Maybe we drop our booze tax. Because we are low on authority. Does that actually allow us to go up one on the institutions for colonials? Could we afford to go up a level on education? What's the cost of us going up a level? Yeah, I think we take education, don't we? I'm not worried about the bureaucracy hit. Petty bourgeoisie are going to lose support, and we get an interaction chance. Yes. I don't know, actually. We might take that. Because they get less, an even bigger hit, and the intelligentsia get bigger. I think that might actually be the better option in this place, because we've already got 47 success chance. Right, our tooling workshop is going down. Then we got our coal mines. We've probably got a clipper route we can drop. Let's stop getting clippers from Russia. So tools is going to sort itself shortly. Was that Austria? Yeah, I want to keep the British route. Because I really, really want that. I want the British to like us. We need to be buying something off Tuscany. Can Tuscany sell us iron? We can also absolutely export hardwood to the British. We are overproducing it at the moment. Damn, our meat. We really need to get some meat going. Can Tuscans sell us some meat? They can. Tuscany, give us some meat. Austria, give us some meat. -5. That might tick up. Wonder if they can sell us iron. No, we need more convoys. Convoys is going to be one of our issues. The petty bourgeoisie become insurrectionary. Do we want to make the gammon insurrectionary? Or we can just arrest the fuckers. Do we want to provoke the gammon? Or do we want to show them strength? Let's poke the gammon. Yeah, convoys though, I think we do have a little bit more port. Well, we're maxed on ports. And we're already at cargo port. We need industrial ports. We need gantry cranes for that. I think that's just jumped up our priority list, isn't it? I think that's under military. Gantry cranes. We're going to need hydraulic cranes. That will give us port level increase as well. Right. Is there anything we could flip around that's going to free up? The big thing is these fucking convoys we're using to buy grain off the Chinese. Is there an alternate source of grain that's going to cost us less? I promise they give us so much grain. Yeah, I mean, once we get a colony, so we have got a port down here. So once we get, in fact, actually, let's move that up to there. Let's get 2 coal mines down. Because coal mines is going to allow us to build more paper, and that's actually going to free us up some stuff as well. How much to bankroll the Tuscans? I mean, it's free money for us at the moment. Just bankroll them. If we're lucky, we get an obligation. We need to get some government up as well. But that's fine, we'll do that. Essentially, we want... Remembering we're going to get some in the colony as well. We're on filing cabinets. Secular administration. Getting low on peasants. That's the other thing I'm worried about. Oh, get ready, we're going to have a revolt. Who's going for this revolt? Jesus. Oh, it's the petty bourgeoisie who apparently are in there twice, which is impressive. The trade unions. Oh, it would have been nice to get the trade unions out. Unless that passes now, we're not getting the trade unions out. Oh, streamer luck run out, but... Get ready for a revolution. Oh yeah, we're triggering it and then we're crushing it. The Austrians should help us. Like, loyal. The armed forces are happy, which is the main thing. So we're going to be dealing with the landowners, the rurals, and the petty bourgeoisie. We can beat them. Oh, it's hovering at 90, but it's got a tiny bit of progression. Tiny bit of progression. Basically, I think enacting census would stop it because that would pull the trade unions out. They're hovering right on the edge. Right, we are now producing coal, which should mean we can up our paper mills. Which is going to free up some labourers. Doesn't actually give us any more, though. Let's get rid of them for now and do that. $89, $88. It's dropping again. We might have got away with it. I think we got away with it, chat. Oh yeah! We got away with it. Tell you what we should be doing is encouraging migration. When you ran a Venice earlier, I triggered 2 rebellions. Yeah, it does kind of work. It is not a bad plan. They will now go for a trade agreement. That's what I want. The lack of adjacency is a problem, but if we could get Moderna, They produce iron. I wonder if I could buy iron off them. Sicilian-British rivalry declared. That helps us. Could you stop being domineering, please? Intensive agriculture. Give me some chem plants. And I definitely think we want cranes. And that sense of sovereignty, path to liberalism, was completed. The intelligentsia under the leadership of Oreste de Boglio has ushered in an era of liberal politics that promises a freer society where all citizens have a part in the political process. What do we want to go for? Fearless Visionary. I think we go Fearless Visionary. Right, what have we got hovering on our journal? We could still do... We could build an arts academy. Art is nice. Increase the number of Venetian trade routes by 25%. I mean, we will do. We do seem to be going for bastion of liberalism here, don't we? We do now massively have authority issues though, but we could just stop suppressing the petty bourgeoisie. Let's just stop suppressing the petty bourgeoisie. That deals with that. Port government administration, paper mills, chem plants. I think we're going to go... I think we're going to get an art academy. Right. I feel like it is probably... Do we go for right of assembly? And then go for parliamentary republic? Or do we try for parliamentary republic first? No, that's going to radicalise the armed forces. We don't want to radicalise the armed forces. We can't do those yet because we don't want to radicalise the armed forces. We need the armed forces to have a leadership change. Is there anything we can do to make the armed forces like us more? I mean, we could go oligarchy as a step in the right direction. And Trent strengthens the aristos though, doesn't it? We're better with our universal subjects. Raising army pay, we could pay our soldiers more. We could pay our soldiers more. How much to pay our soldiers more? It's a big increase though. That's plus 700. It's not the end of the world, is it? I mean, they're happy. If we move them into government... If we move them into government, we could get National Guard through, and if we got National Guard through, that would help. As you say, it then limits our barracks, but we've already built them. Like, they're now loyal. Still radicalizes the armed forces. No, it won't, will it? It no longer radicalizes the armed forces. They just oppose it. We'd be all right. Come on, the streamer luck. Does promoting a general... Yeah, it would increase... It increases their support, I think, as much... Or their... It's high tensions between Venice and Sulawesi. Glass. We're short on glass. We should probably resolve that. We no longer... Our clipper route is no longer actually productive, so we should cancel these unproductive ones. Because we're short on clippers anyway. Oh, we're... short on convoys anyway. So we cancel that. Krull293, thanks very much for the follow. That does free up a few clippers as well, convoys as well. Oh, not another flood. Can we not? Right, well, guess we're losing money for 5 years. Thing is, we've got 1.2 million in the bank. It's fine. The other thing is we are bankrolling Tuscany still. How's Napoleon? He's good. He's chilling in the other room, I suspect. Right. That port's going to help us with our convoy situation. Government administration is going to help. Paper mills expansion, chems and art thing. We could look at our glassworks and see if we can improve them in some way. Because we probably could go to leaded glass, but we'd need to get a source of lead. What a nice 1 year comparison. Yeah, Kitty's doing alright. We are losing a lot. Our standard of living is fucking incredible. Clothes and services. Paper and glass. I think we need a glass route, but we can get that down once we've got the government administration down. Paper is going to help. I've got an election in 50 days. As it stands, the intelligentsia are going to win. But we will see. Oh, we've got a revolution brewing again. Who's this time? The Devout and the Petty. Oh, bring it, Gammon. Bring it. Rebel, Gammon, I dare you. We have an election. Let's reform our government, shall we? Do we want to? They're actually happy-ish enough in there, and the legitimacy isn't bad. I think we just leave it. Oh, we're going to have the Bay of Gammon. It's happening. I'm telling you now, it's happening. Right, that's good. That tips us into positives. Paper mills, chem plants, arts academy. Get ready for a revolution. Here we go. Get ready. I'm amazed we haven't had one yet. Revolution is upon us. I mean, Tuscany's going to help us. Fucking Ottomans will help us. France is leaning towards us. How did they get the full army? How did they get the full army? Did the army go with them? Did the military side with them, the little fucks? Allegedly not. How did they get the army? Which AI settings? Probably whichever the default are. I wasn't checking. We're kind of going to need the Austrians now. I don't get that. How did they get all the army? Also, you Austrian gits, why have you not coming in? What do they want? They want an obligation. We're going to have to give France an obligation, aren't we? I honestly don't get how that's worked. Is it because they've technically got control of our whole province somehow when we haven't kept the capital? Because that's just fucking weird. Now we've got France in. They've got the Pope in, you little fucker. Oh, we're going to have words with the fucking Pope after this, I'll tell you that much. France, do you want to maybe get some people over here? Because otherwise we're going to lose this war very quickly and it's going to be very silly. That's it, isn't it? I bet you we've kept there. That's the only... We've kept the Indonesian port. France, armies, please. No, you can't add war goals in a revolution. I think it's because it decided, because we'd started colonizing already, it gave us that as our province to keep, and handed over the whole of the Venetian province to the rebels, which means they got all of our barracks and all of our troops. So I suspect they need to do some kind of low-level recalculation on that, to be honest. Now the good news is the French did arrive in time. Despite not doing full rights on the Venetian law, some wealthier Sunni people have been moving to neighbours and frees. They've fairly earned their success. All I can say is Vive la France. Essentially, we're a government in exile right now. Because we literally control no states, so until we get our fucking state back, we're kind of screwed. and this isn't going to help things. On the plus side, we're now a parliamentary republic. I mean, if we survive this, it's because we were fucking lucky in getting that Tuscan alliance, frankly. Because the Tuscan alliance is the only reason we've got ground game here. But we need to be making some quick advances here. You know what we could do? It's going to take 10 weeks, but... Basically, the only good thing is, because the Pope came in, there is a land route to our home territory. So if France can keep winning here and open up a land route, we'll be alright. If we survive this. Yeah, Mad Badger, what happened is we triggered a revolt in our own territory, but we lost our entire province, and we just have the colonies. So we're entirely dependent on France winning this for us, because we lost all our barracks. Even though we had the army loyal, we lost all the barracks because they were in the provinces that went over to the other side. We desperately need to get back over there. Good news is we've got serious gold reserves, so we're not in trouble. Did that barracks build? It did. Look at us, we're going to have one army. We've got an army. It's got one whole unit. What we got? Intelligentsia or industrialists? Alcoholic, woodland combat expert, and reckless. You'll do. Mobilize the army, lads. I mean, France has now deployed 139 troops to this, so we will win this eventually. My main worry is that they don't do it quick enough. Advance front. Advance that front. With your one unit. What does Redux mean? We tried a Venice one before. And we're now obviously a few patches have come down, so we're trying it again. France, come on. I'm mostly just annoyed because this meant we had to owe France an obligation. God knows what they're going to cash that in to do. So yeah, Redux means to do again, basically. This does kind of mean the Pope is on our shit list, and I think we should take back this rightful piece of territory in future. Yes, come on lads, you can do it. For the homeland. Yes! 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 France saving Venice, ironic, yeah. Come on, in you go. Look, we're marching back into our homeland now. We got this. Organised crime. Let's suppress organised crime. Oh, they've finally reinforced though. They've finally reinforced. But France is smacking them. Yeah, panic over. We've got this now. Yes, it's Latin. I've multiple times offered favours to countries getting during the wars, and then they just sit at home for the whole thing without helping out. Yeah, they do need to work on war. Here we go. Here we go. We've got this now. Oh, you shouldn't have full gold reserves. Yeah, well, this is why you have full gold reserves. That's the Pope. That's the Papals out. Respect the soldiers. We got it. We won. Got some devastation to deal with, but it could be worse. Thank fuck for our Tuscan allies. That's all I can say. If we hadn't had our Tuscan allies there, we wouldn't, and if the Pope hadn't come in against it, we'd have been looking at naval landings to try and get stuff back, and that was never going to work. Right, that probably means we can get through some shit. Is there anything we want to bring in? I don't think total separation. I feel like, yeah, I feel like we should do total separation just to say fuck you to the Pope after that. Right. Well, our economy is trash. Right, how do we get turmoil down quicker? Don't think we can we? I feel like you need to perhaps tell the Pope that Rome is in fact a Venetian trading port. I'll tell you what we are taking for that. We are taking Umbria. No, Romana. They're giving us that. The Pope is on our shit list now. Right, I'm going to give it... We need to get a tick through to see if our production stops being trash. Right, there we go. We're getting there. Right. Economic damage here is... Let's have a look at our market. So we need to get that sorted out. I assume it's because we lost our papal roots. because we haven't got our Italian fucking interest area. Jesus, because we got forced back to Indonesia. That's not helping us. Oh, and it's the market access in Venetia. Well, as that ticks back up again, we'll be fine. Because these should become valid again. Tuscany, we will take a trade agreement with you. Can't believe how badly that trashed. Because we don't have our Austrian agreement anymore. Damn it. Austria, can we... We should probably stop... Oh, hang on, hang on. So we lost our alliance with Tuscany. We can get them into a customs union. Let's do that. Right, they're in our customs union now, which means we don't need to be bankrolling them anymore. We will form an alliance with them. So we apparently have a ton of things with them. I wish it would tell you how much... So how much does an obligation give you? 50. So we only need 23 more on that. Yeah, it is a bit of a pain working out what is going to start working again. So we could just ditch a lot of these trade routes. But I think the thing with that is it's just about getting that up. I think ideally we might want to get an interest in Egypt. Actually, an interest in the Balkans, because an interest in the Balkans is going to get interest in everywhere else where people are. Or we start getting a second colony down somewhere. We could go for a second colony. Has the capital of our market shifted? Oh, I bet it fucking has, hasn't it? How do we know where our fucking market capital is? Because that's probably it. You're absolutely right, that's what it is. Can we shift our market capital? That's blatantly what it is. I think no, maybe we're all right, and it is just a devastation. I don't get why, because that 30% just feels wrong. Yeah, look where all the arrows are going. Venetian market is based out of there. It's because it dumped us into the colonial region. Can we move our market back? Venice market capital, which it assumes is over here, because Venetia is showing as separate. Please tell me you can move your market capital. Is that our capital? That's our capital state. How do we move our capital? Can we move our capital? Because we're running everything out of a small colony in the fucking Indonesia at the moment. Under political lens. Now, has that moved our market capital? Yes. Oh, thank God for that. And under trade, you can move your... Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, we're fine. Okay, let's see if this... Because this stuff recalculates after a week. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Right. Firstly, let's declare an interest in the Balkans. In Egypt. I mean, no, I don't think it is a bug. The bug is that we didn't keep our capital in war. What we should have been able to keep is keep Verona. And then this wouldn't have happened at all anyway. Now, at the same time, what we do need to do down here is we do need to start building down here. Because we should actually have enough pop here now. We've got 11. We can start getting 2 iron mines down. And we should have some government administration here. So yeah, it's not a bug. Now I am going to begin damaging relations with Tunis, because I quite like Tunis, and I reckon we can persuade France to help. Oh, they're calling in their obligation to get us into their customs union. Oh, man. I don't want to be in the French customs union. We're going to have to decline. Just going to piss the French off for a while. Yeah, we're going to have to decline that, aren't we, chat? How do you break a customs union? How hard is it for me to leave the customs union? I think we just decline it. It's going to fuck with all of our trade agreements. We're going to lose our Tuscan ones. We just need to decline. Just annoys the French. But c'est la vie.